Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd, and thank God it is Friday, January 17th, 2025. Right around the corner, literally, folks. Inauguration. Golden Age? I don't know. I apologize for the tardiness of this video. I thought it was going to automatically roll at noon, and I ran an errand, came home, and I tuned in, and there's nothing. So I'm tuning in. There we go. If you missed the show yesterday, I did with Jim Gale. Wow. What a guy. We've been communicating since and putting a game plan together. Yeah, I think we're going to be a good mix. So I'm looking forward to getting out to Florida ASAP, hopefully before I go to Puerto Rico. Get out there and see Jim's facility, fish a little bit on his lake. He mentioned something that you can't say on this platform, YouTube, which sucks. And I had to pull the video. I was trying to edit it. My editing software, I got all the way to edit it, and it's like, oh, you've got to upgrade to edit this software. And I was like, what? Just spent an hour doing this. So I was trying to delete it, uninstall it, and then while I was there, I uninstalled some other apps, and then all of a sudden, all my icons disappeared, and then it was a phone call with Microsoft today to get that restored. So I have not yet had time to edit the video and get it uploaded back to YouTube. It's a video everybody should watch, simply because of the utilization of permaculture and using the model that Jim is using. Now, when I forgot I meant to ask him while I had him on the show, and I forgot. And at the end of the show, I was like, oh no, I forgot to ask him that. Forgive me, I just like literally walked in the door, so I'm replenishing all my fluids before I lose my voice. So um, the model that Jim's using with permaculture, the Airbnbs, the area, the assets on the real estate, those particular items. What I'm going to add to that is really going to put it over the top, put it on performance enhancing medication, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think we're going to be able to design a business model that everybody can emulate, and we'd have a team go in there and do everything for you. All your paperwork would be done. We'd already know who to talk to, get everything done for you. And I'm looking forward to this because I want to emulate exactly what he's doing. And when I laid out my plan for Puerto Rico to him this morning, we talked for, I don't know, 20 minutes. He's an extremely busy guy. I texted him last night. He's like, "Oh, I'll schedule you right for after my 11 a.m. call." I was like, "Okay, cool." So, yeah, when I laid it all out to him, man, I blew his mind, and we didn't have time to go into it even deeper. But that's why I'm looking forward to working with this group of people. So, yeah, as soon as I get done here, I need to upload the video or some kind of software to edit it. I didn't like Microsoft Clipchamp, but I'll do what I can to get it back up there. Just edit out one word. I know it sucks, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you deal with these monopolies like Google that violate our rights every day, and nobody wants to hold them accountable. And I'm hoping this new DOJ, hey, Pam Bondi, do you hear me? You need to file a lawsuit against all these big monopolistic corporations, including Facebook or Meta, or whatever the hell it is. All of them, every one of them. And you should break them apart, shut them down, something. Something. That just ain't right, don't you think? So today we were going to do robots. And let's see if I can find you some robots. If I can't find the robot video, then I do have a backup plan. Yeah, it's in the wrong place. Let's not take me where I want to go. Yeah, I'm not seeing what's happening here. How can I go back there? Yeah, I'm going to have to go with plan B today, looks like. Let me go here and look. See how deep I can dive. Put out a video last night on the 1099A process. Let me share my screen real quick for you guys. Here you go. 1099A, that went out last night. And basically, that video was talking about the 1099A process from circa 2009. And then here's secured party process circa 2012. So you see these been around for a hot minute. And this one comes out tonight, I believe at 8 or something like that. So yeah, here's a robots that I'm doing live. Here's the Jim Gale. I had to pull it. As you see, it's unlisted. Just for that one word. But it is available over on Rumble. So definitely go check that out. Get a chance. Let me dig over here. Yeah. Later. May have already gotten rid of all of them. Yep. They are gone. I'm going to have to redo that. So no big deal. All right. Let me just go over to comments and see what y'all want me to talk about. Hey, R. Sassy, how you doing? Mike Homage, Ingrid Heller, an indoor inauguration too cold. You know, they should have had it in Mar-a-Lago in Florida, wouldn't you think? I mean, all they do is open up 2025 Farmer's Almanac and go, oh, it's going to be too cold in D.C. that day. Why don't we just do this down south? You would think. All right. Y'all want to see what I do professionally? I'll take you on a little tour. Come on, I'll take you on a tour. Now, most of you will not, okay? You will not appreciate the genre of music because it is German heavy industrial type music. Again, I'm not choosing this by choice. I'm choosing it because it was a show I did in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio back in 2022. That was a monstrosity. And I've done big shows. I've done Stones tours, Michael Jackson's, or actually the Jackson's Victory Tour from 1985, which at the time was the world's largest indoor stage ever built. Sound towers were 94 feet tall. That's when the Mountain Super Scath came out. And, you know, we, there was no OSHA. There were no safety harnesses or rigging harnesses. We built this stage, get stoned all the way up in the Astrodome, and I was walking across the ledgers, 90 feet up in the air without any type of support or fall restraint. Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about getting kicked off the job and never come back type of stuff today. Oh yeah. Anyway, we were a little insane back then, as you know I was. I've told you guys 1,000 times how insane I was. So let me go pull these up. Let me get them queued up for you guys. Come on through them. Okay. Can I move these? There we go. There we go. That's behind the scene. That's not the one I'm looking for. Where'd it go? Well, I thought I had it saved. So let me go find it. Okay. Bear with me for a second. And I'll put that in the later. Now, where's this interview? No, that's when they first opened the door. So let me get that for you. And I'm looking for an interview. Here we go. Okay. And where is my watch list? There we go. Go back. And I'll line them up for you. Sorry. Like I said, it was unexpected. I thought I was going to have that robots rolling. Where are those going to be? Those are going to be at the bottom. So that one to the bottom. Move. That one to the bottom. That one to the bottom. And that one to the bottom. All right. I believe that's the correct order I want them to play in. Yep. It won't let you move one up. That's sucks. Hang on. Okay. Y'all can see me, right? I'll be right back. I'm back. This is my vest that they gave us to wear for my particular crew because this color, everybody wore this color, was a carpenter. So if you had like yellow, you were, possibly electrician. If you had green, you were over in lighting. If you had orange, you were an LED. If you had purple, you were a rigger, that kind of thing. So there's my parking pass, my guest parking at the Courtyard Marriott, and then this little sticker. I know. It says, I survived first row with Rammstein 2022. So much of that garbage, I just, put it all together. So let's roll the show. Show you this crazy stuff that I do behind the scenes when I actually work. And there's several videos. And see. Full screen layout. I'm trying to make the whole thing the big main screen, but I don't see that anywhere. All right, here we go.
Shit! 1%, thank you. 1%, thank you. 1%, guys. Holy shit! 1%. Dude! This is fucking cool! 2 fucking years in the making. Holy shit.
Can you tell us, first of all, this is one heck of a big setup. I mean, how many days does it take to put on a Rammstein show? And is there a reason that there's so many days in between dates?
Well,
if you see the crew behind them, somewhere back there with those blue vests is me, because this is the San Antonio show in the Alamo Dome that I worked.
we have 2 teams. We have the steel teams, which build the main structure you see behind me of the stage. That takes 3 days to build and approximately a day and a half to tear down. And then we come in with the production, which is what you see that's set on the stage, all the speakers, all the lights, backline, obviously, all the SFX. So that's another day and a half to set up that rolls into then show day.
How much did you have to scale this down because of the Alamo Dome and the height of the building?
We had to adapt mostly the delay tower positions. The stage itself, not so much. It's a huge venue. It's beautiful here. So we were able to do pretty much the full show. We just had to improvise a bit. Not improvise, but we had done this in Europe a few times where we had to adapt some of the outlying structures that they're just supports. So it doesn't really affect the show.
Now, obviously fans come, they want to see the baby, but there's some labor pains involved. How much work does it take to pull something like this off? I mean, the scope is absolutely unbelievable.
Well, it's not just time. It also takes a lot of people. We have our touring crew is roughly 250 people. Then locally, we need to, depending on the situation, depending on the venue, we need to add between 250 to 300 local stagehands, pushers, of course, a lot of forklifts. The rest of the venue, obviously, with security and ushers and all sorts of stewards. We're going to over 1,000 people, I would imagine.
How much have you had to learn trying to pull off these guys' stage show, especially with all the pyro and all the really unique devices that they have in order to move fire from one point to another?
Obviously, the SFX is one of the main points of the show. The band is well known for it. The rider, which is obviously the document that gets sent out to in advance to the shows, states no pyro, no show. So that's pretty much a indispensable element to the show. Obviously, it being pyrotechnics, especially with the flames, there is a lot of planning, a lot of care involved, a lot of logistics associated with it, even with stuff as simple as just getting the deliveries right, obviously, because we don't travel around with all this pyro fuel and all this CO2 we need for obviously the effects. So that gets delivered locally every time. So just the planning of that is quite extensive. We learned on the job. Obviously, when I came into this production, this was already a very well-oiled machine. The band always had scenic elements. They were always famous for that since their start. So basically, I just had to adapt to it. It being such an important part of the show and such an omnipresent even part of the show, obviously it's just second nature. Everybody in this production knows what it's about. They're just used to it. And usually the promoters we work with, the people putting on the shows, they know what they're buying. So they know exactly, this will be a bit more tricky. There'll be a lot of fire marshals involved, making sure everything is safe. And it always is. Obviously, we wouldn't put anyone at risk, let alone the public, but also, our musicians and our crew. Everyone's safety is paramount.
I would imagine you've been in this business a long time. Can you think of anything that is on the scope or even remotely parallel to what Rammstein puts on when they come to your city?
I doubt there's anything that compares to it. Not to sound arrogant, but it is probably the biggest production on the road right now. I would say this is a mix of, rock and theater and, anything you can think of. Fireworks. It's just really spectacular. Obviously, the scale of it as well is, I think, right now, again, the biggest that's on the road. I'm sure there will be bigger, or there have been bigger, but right now that nothing rivals it.
All right, I have one personal question. My daughter's getting married next year. What are the chances I could get Rammstein to come be the house band that night and really put on a show at the wedding?
I don't do the booking. That's a question for somebody else. But stranger things have happened. My first show with the band was a New Year's Eve party in Mexico. So
very nice. Bruno, you're a good man. Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Well, Garrett again.
I don't want to,
That's okay. I'll send it to you.
Ja, genau. Ja.
6-2.
All right. I want to show you another video before that one. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you this one first. Yeah, they went out of order, so forgive me on that. All right, this is the same stage, but this is the European Stadium Tour. This is a time lapse to show you the production, the what we call the in performance and the out. All right, let me go to the next one that I wanted to show you. It jumped ahead. Come on. And this is the Rammstein live, San Antonio, September 17th, 2022. And I was what's called. All right, you see this sound tower over here? I'm over here backstage watching the show this way. if you remember, all that staging underneath the actual stage that they're on now, there's a lift that brings them up from underneath. That's how they're appearing within all the fog. I'm not going to hold you here hostage for 40 minutes of this video. And, you know, I've heard Rammstein before. I've never seen their show, never been to their show, had no expectations of what this thing was going to be like till I showed up in San Antonio and walked in the Outlaw Dome and went, oh my God. What the hell? They're going to do that in here? Yeah. So here we go.
The shows are awesome.
Really good.
Cool song. I almost shed a tear.
It fits the times.
The German band Rammstein is a total work of art. Since 1995, the band has been stirring up emotions while becoming ever more popular. But what is behind the showmanship? A stage show reminiscent of a Nazi night rally. Rammstein love being controversial. They've sold more than 22 million records worldwide with, get this, songs in German. Virtuoso stage productions, skillful play with the contradictions of German history, or are they really right-wing? From the start, they faced serious allegations. Here's why all the accusations are groundless. Come with us on a Rammstein journey to find out what makes the band tick. Along the way, we'll visit 4 iconic Rammstein locations and meet people who can help us to answer our questions about the most German band ever. We will show you how soft the hardest German rockers really are. And we find out all about their roots in communist East Germany. First up, they're named after a horrific catastrophe that claimed the lives of 70 people. On the cover of their first album, critics said the band posed like Herrenmenschen, representatives of the master race. Then there's the way the singer rolls his R's, reminiscent for some of Nazi demagogues. Add in the very martial live shows. Doesn't this remind you a little bit of a night rally? Then there's the controversial use of footage from Hitler's favourite filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl's infamous film of the 1936 Berlin Olympics in the video for Rammstein's cover of the Depeche Mode hit Stripped. And one more scandal. Band members dressed as Jewish concentration camp prisoners in the video for Deutschland. Germany's anti-Semitism commissioner said Rammstein had gone too far. So is Rammstein really right-wing? Well, not so fast. That's the case for the prosecution. It's true that from the beginning, the band shocked and provoked with songs about sadomasochism and even cannibalism. But even the boys from Rammstein deserve a fair trial. In order to fully understand Rammstein, you have to go back to their roots, back to the 1980s. Germany is divided. In capitalist West Germany, Nicole wanted a little peace. In communist East Germany, the fun...
And that's more into their historical portions. And I'm not going to get into all of that. But go back. Here we go. Can I remove that? Come on, slow YouTube. San Antonio. So further out in the audience, in front of the stage, you gotta get a better idea of the monstrosity of this thing. It's kind of how the show was. It has these like lulls, and then it's full blast pedal to the metal headed to the brick wall at 300 miles an hour. I mean, they literally have flamethrowers. It's insane. All those blue lights you're seeing, those are movers. They're like 6 foot tall. They're huge. And this big center spot right here, there's an elevator in there. some spotlight operator was too early.
Das Spiel geweint, im Geist getrennt, im Herz vereint. Wir sind schon sehr lang zusammen, ein Atemkalt, Herz in Flammen. Ich Man kann sich lieben und dich hassen. Überheblich, überlegen, überraschen, überfallen.
Okay, hold on. Is that it? Yeah, I'm not more than that. What?
Mächtig, überflüssig, über Menschen überdrüssig. Wer aussteigt, der wird tief fallen.
Nobody knows anything. So look, it's a long shit. It's not on Torah. No, it's on Torah. I'm talking about it. You're never gonna see it, but it's on Torah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Dazu gehört, sie reden oder hören, doch die für 1-2 Stunden bin ich lieber.
I'm gonna go look for some fire because that's what I wanted y'all really to see when they started blowing that stuff off. It was insane. I mean, you want to talk about some heat. Whew. Even over on the side of the stage, I can't even imagine what the people on the front of the stage were getting. And there we go. All right. That's a little bit of what I do professionally. So let me go over to the comments. And I know I don't have very many people watching. I'm sorry about that. Is what it is. Sassy, hello. Ingrid, hello. Bear, welcome to the show. Be light. And OSHA, yeah. Yeah, those are some crazy days back then. C3 Farm Ministries, hello to the group, chatting in private email. John. Yeah, isn't that a trip, time lapse, watching that? And I wasn't there for day one of the end. I came in on like day 4 and then set everything up as far as, because the base of the stage and the towers were mostly built. They came in with those round circular things while I was there. And that stuff was just like, industrial music. Everything there was industrial, just heavy, hardcore, metal, steel, iron. Yeah, it was nuts. Oh, yeah. As far as people, and I don't know if y'all watch David Nino Rodriguez, but he had somebody that was at DC and was walking through where the inauguration is going to be, where Trump is going to speak from the podium where he was outdoors. And they were showing all the super scaff, all the scaffolding. Oh, it's going to take them weeks to get this done. No. They're going to come in there with 200 stagehands that are going to, that shit's going to be gone in 48 hours on trucks, out the door. Yeah. And that's how these big shows do. Like I told you, I don't do big shows anymore just because there's satanic rituals like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, whomever at the big stadium shows. I just don't do those. I don't even do anything in the Toyota Center anymore, the arena venues. I just, I pretty much like to do trade shows. It's easier. In theater, of course. Concerts, okay. It just depends on what you're doing. If you're on sound, you're on lights, or if you're on carpenter crew, staging crew, LED, if you're rigging, if you're on electrics, there's so many different positions. You can be a spotlight operator. And everything that you saw there, I've done everything in the shows. So I just want to share that with y'all. A little bit about what I do. Let me go over here and dive in over here. For those of you who have been asking for it, it is here. Like that. I need to run the banner. You guys were asking for the trademark class. It is available. This is it right here. Wesley Keith Mullings trademark class. There are 9 modules. All payments must be made through Square, debit, or credit card. There's a home room. So whenever you pick up a module, you are automatically added to the home room. Home room doesn't matter if you're doing a la carte and you've just purchased module 1. You still go in the home room. If you purchase the whole package, you go in the home room. And this is a place where everybody can interact and discuss their experiences. Wesley will come in here and, I don't know what the schedule is going to be, but that's what it is. Module 1. This is a pre-recorded video. Everything's priced. You just click on the thing and add it. Module 2. This gives you a breakdown what everything is. This will be a live class. It's not yet scheduled, but we will get it scheduled. This is a recorded class, Module 3. Module 4 recorded. Module 5 is recorded. Module 6 will be a live class. Module 7, also a live class. Module 8 is recorded. And Module 9 is recorded as well. And then here's the package for all 9 modules. There's a 10% discount if you pick them all up at once. If you purchase a la carte, you will be added to a Telegram room with this module in it, and you can go watch that video as many times as you want. Do you have to have all 9? Not necessarily. And the trademark class does cover state and USTPO filings. And he does address some international stuff. Again, I don't know the full curriculum. This is what he sent me, so I had to make it amenable to the structure for Square as well as the website. But this is basically a breakdown. If you have any questions or anything about this, just send me an email. I'll pass it on to Wesley. If you don't have his contact information. All educational materials, property of creator, owner, Wesley Keith Mullings. It's all copyrighted. I own the logo as the art director. But everything else, it's all Wesley's classes, modules, programs, all of that. So if you want to go check it out, it's available. And I don't know why it's not popping up over here. I keep adding it and it doesn't come through. So the easiest way is just go to the home page and just click right there. And it'll take you right to that page. And I'll go fix that as soon as I get done with the video. I don't know why it's not doing that. But it's odd. I'm still doing my stem cell activator, still double dosing. If you want to pick up these, let me tell y'all a little bit about, the pet stuff. I don't have any. It's in here. I do not have one for the pets. Huh. That's why I didn't know about it. I didn't know to ask. But stem cell active capsules are premium stem cell activators. Stem Cell Active is a premium stem cell activator that enhances the body's natural ability to increase circulating stem cells. Formulated with powerful proprietary ingredients known for their stem cell mobilization properties, it supports the body's renewal and repair processes. The features and benefits are: it boosts stem cell production, clinically proven to increase the number of circulating stem cells by up to 60%. That's pretty astonishing considering people upper age. I wonder if there's a breakdown on the age groups that were tested, if that even matters. Enhances muscle recovery, aids in tissue repair, recovery, and maintenance. Improves cognitive focus. Includes L-theanine to help regulate mood and improve focus. Promotes healthy aging and youthful skin. Ingredients like goji extract, black rice extract reduce oxidative stress and protect against DNA damage. Convenient usage, available in both capsules and gel packs for easy daily consumption. And basically, there's the circular. Stem Active. Also, this is a great complement to the mushroom therapy that supports the immune system through the mushrooms, natural occurring mushrooms. Hey, Matt, welcome to the show. The live show recording in NIMS is amazing. I'll have to go check it out. Their pyro is just the whole thing was unbelievable. I was just blown away by the whole spectacle. That's what I called it, a spectacle, because everything was just over the top, grandiose, extraordinary for a concert, indoors with a sealed roof. The ceiling of the Alamo Dome after the show was just so smoky. It was crazy. I couldn't believe that they were allowed to pull that off in the Alamo Dome. That's what they were talking about with all the fire inspectors. So yeah, it was quite the experience. Still fresh in my memory, as you see. So I was running through some stuff and found a couple things on Rammstein. I'm like, maybe they would like to be a little informed about what I do behind the scenes. So that's about all I have for today. Like I said, I wasn't even expecting to come on. I'm busy doing other things, and I'm getting prepared for other stuff. Anne just called me, so I have to call Anne LaFleur back regarding the new trust book that we're working on, and of course, I got to work on that too. Actually started the editing process for the pedagogy of Noel Benoit's life story. If y'all aren't familiar with him, he's a former Man in Black, Magic, security clearance, Majestic 12, former NSA whistleblower, co-author of the 200-year plan with the late FBI whistleblower Ted Gunderson. And actually, I have the book right here, The 200-Year Plan. Probably not going to be able to find this book anywhere. The last time I found a copy like this one, because you want the beige cover copy, not the black cover. The black cover is that one came from the Alphabet Agencies. They took it, edited it, republished it. You want this one with this cover copy. So yeah, it was like $200. Last time I could find a copy. And I'm probably going to republish this. I need to call Noel. He was ready to do some stuff last night. I got busy, couldn't do it. So get something with him today. It's going to be another long Friday night for me. It is what it is. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking out Rammstein. Sorry I didn't get the robot thing. I'll get that scheduled. And poor robots, drones, and autonomous vehicles. And the new series that I have coming up after the exchange, look forward to that. I'm going to start putting that together as well. So I think I covered everything I need to cover for today. I need to split and go do my thing. Appreciate you all showing up and being here, and I'll see y'all next time. And I'm going to change everything. I got to upload this to Rumble because I didn't get that activated either. Sucks to be me today. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Y'all have a safe, enjoyable weekend. Stay out of trouble. And let's get to 12:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 20th. And y'all say y'all's prayers, cross your fingers, do all the things we need to do to get where we want to go. Thank you, everybody.